Welcome back, people. Jasonwalker34 here, back with I believe it's episode 22 or 24. Let me check. Episode 22. I just had to double check because honestly, I haven't played this game in a long time. It's been at least a few months since I played this. They just announced a 1.0 update, but we're still in Alpha 2.1.2. So, I mean, clearly we have a little bit of time, most likely at least a few weeks or more before the whole 1.0 thing goes live on the public, the live public branch or whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna get started and see what we can do. I guess it's been a while since I played this. So honestly, yeah, I kind of forgot. Uh, let's see. What do we got here? Food, mechanical parts and weapons, random resources, medical. A lot of medical stuff here. A lot of medical stuff. Oh, let's see what we got. I know that as the days progress, it's been a while since I played this, so obviously time has uh, dwindled my memory of this particular save, so I'll have to explore around and probably just look around and figure out kind of how I left it, how I left things, how things are actually doing here on the base, because it's been forever since I played this particular game in general. Let's go in here and see what happened. I just have to do a regular patrol here on the base, make sure there are no zombies hiding in a room or something. Gotta make sure there's nothing hiding around. Once I do my regular check, we'll be good. My patrol of the base, I gotta make sure there hasn't been a breach or something. Looks like Spry's little house is all set up and still good. Although he hasn't been on in a while, so I guess I must have put this garden here before he left, or after he left. Oh. I can usually develop a pretty decent meal plan. I just need to get back up here and see what I have available that I can actually cook. That'll actually give me a boot at least. Excuse me. At least slightly boosted stats. Yeah, I remember this game. I remember everything. All the struggles we had. Literally running away from the enemies at a mere moment's notice. It got ridiculous after a while. personal storage, pumpkins, eggs, cornmeal, potatoes, shitloads of meat, animal fat, mushroom oil. Let's see. We have bacon and eggs. Pumpkin bread's a pretty good thing. I've been trying to save up on my cornmeal, actually. Let's see, can we find cornmeal? An ear of corn. So I have to find corn seed. Let's see. I do have corn seed. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'll just stick it here for now. I do have to remember, I do have to be quiet. It's very early in the morning. It is currently 3:19 in the morning. I just got off work, so obviously, it's still fairly early. What happened to that wall? I need to go over there and make sure that wall is still intact and the zombies haven't broken the wall. But I'm pretty sure the wall over there should still be at least partially intact. Ow. What is this? A goldenrod seed? Okay. I gotta be able to protect my farm here, or we're in really big trouble. Well, I still have a lot of bullets for my shotgun, but I try to only use my shotgun in rare cases. Once I get the lever action rifle, I'll just simply switch my scope over to that gun instead, because the lever action rifle actually has more than a few bullets available. I just need to, make some food or something before I leave so I can fill my food stat back out. Food, water. I have a lot of goldenrod flowers, but, still and yet, I still have to try my best to save what food I can. But I also have to try to grow everything I can. Purpose behind having at least a good handful of corn seeds around. Maybe I can make more. Let's see. I'll go with the big stack of wood. What else do we need? Okay, clay soil. Do we have any of that over here? Darn. Like I have. Oh, wait, never mind. I do have that. a teeny tiny bit of clay soil, but it's not really enough to really make a major difference. Let's see. We got 160. It's 50, so we need 40 first. 40 is going to be at least 40 seconds. So let's go on and put that in it for fruition. And then after that, we're going to do 500. This all should be done more or less by the time I get back. So long as I leave this running, it should be done by the time I get back. Hopefully. Fucking everything requires water. It sucks when you don't have enough. I only have enough water to make 3, and even then, water is still very limited. I'll have to pray that the pumpkin bread is actually at least halfway decent. I at least have most of the stuff I need to make this, but I have to have at least 4 more levels in the food category to unlock that. Once I unlock that, I'll be able to make more of that easily, just by killing animals and stuff to get the animal fat I require. I have basically virtually everything else I need to cook a lot of that. The only one so far that's been able to cook that on large scale was Floof, and Floof no longer plays, or at least he's not been here in a while to actually indulge in the game. But then again, I've not actually talked to him in a while, so I guess technically if I really tried, I could probably get him back. Like I said, if I really tried, I could probably get him back. But I'm not really all that worried about it. I just need to cook this food here and then we'll be good. We'll just have to put what little bit of food we can in our stomachs while we still have at least a little bit of food available. I don't really want to use my food to cook to make more just grilled meat, because grilled meat does not get very much. I need to find as many bird nests as possible so I can do it bacon and eggs. That's at least a little bit better than just grilled meat. I really need to have some bird nests here, but I just don't have the ability to get that. I mean, I do try to grab bird nests anytime I see them, but still, and yet, it's still a bit of a pain to actually go out and find them. I guess that's all the food I'm gonna get, at least for a short time. Nah. Oh, I'll be back with at least enough time to consider doing it. Commencing lockdown. We have a breach. Repeat, we do have a breach. Commencing double tap. You can't ever let a zombie get away with that shit. Just sneaking right up on the base? Hell no! You can't let them get away with that. You gotta be willing to play dirty with these things. Oop, bird nest. Aha. Grab any feathers and stuff we see and hope we continue to find that stuff. I'll just have to keep a sharp eye out on it for this stuff. I'm gonna take the wild route, going kind of through the woods in hopes of running across more bird nests. Oh, there's one. Looks like just a group of a handful of feathers. Hey, glue is important. I have my little basket on my bike for just such an occasion whenever I have a lot of stuff to carry back. I'm just gonna kind of walk around the surrounding area and see if I can find more bird nests. I'll probably go with a short distance away from my bike and just kind of scour the surrounding area and just kind of look for more feathers and eggs, because every amount of feather and bird nests I can find will secure myself more eggs to use for the meal, which will undoubtedly become a later thing. I will most undoubtedly be able to use that later, so it would be best to secure as many bird nests as I can now while I, still have a chance. I mean, I guess technically I could just keep running, but I'm not exactly the lightest person. My character has nothing but heavy body armor on. Really heavy scrap metal armor on, so I'm very heavy, very slow, very well protected, and in case of a scrap, I'm not exactly going to be easy to take down. I can still die, but I also cannot run very far without getting extremely tired and going burning through a lot of my resources, food, and water very quickly. It's also very hot outside. Well, it's mildly warm out here. I can't go to the desert without risk of overheating and exhaustion, so I have to be careful with how far I go from home towards the desert. The desert is not a fun place to be, especially if you're not prepared for it. We're just gonna kind of motor towards that waypoint there, which is like the very edge of the city. Looks like a level 1 difficulty. It's Big Albert. Excuse me, Big Albert. I interrupted my reload. Still cannot wait until I could get a brand new weapon. Oh wait, that's right. I need to get my freaking mining helmet back so I have a light. Do I still have? Well, I know where I'm going now. Oh boy, I have to finish my preliminary search first. I have to finish my preliminary search before I can leave. Don't worry, I'll pause while I break down everything in this building. Alright, well, I'm almost done with my preliminary search of the premises. I've found enough of the home cook thingies in the house to actually get myself far enough along in my development of my cooking. There's a machine gun here, and shotgun shells. I'll probably end up breaking the machine gun down, though, because I don't really do machine guns. I consider them to be a major waste of resources. Hey-ya! Obviously, anything that is unnecessary to the, you know, if it ain't a container, I'm taking it out, because the containers are the only things that are actually necessary to stay in the house. Anything that's a container can stay. This, that, probably just dust too. I'll take the lamp off. Okay. It is, of course, very dark. Resources only. Anything that could technically be considered non-resource wise, I'll keep. I'll hold that machine gun and I'll visit the local trader on my way past the. I'm gonna head for that thing, the airdrop. I'm just gonna speed run right there towards it. Shouldn't be too terribly far. Yeah, I know. I just passed an bird nest. I'll try to stop for any future ones, provided I actually see them before I pass by them, obviously. I know that I really can't just motor around on my motorbike because, I mean, obviously at some point I will end up... Red boxes. Ah, just spoiled trash. I'll still grab some of this, whatever these boxes are. I'll hold on to that for now. The motorbike's obviously not a very big thing, so obviously you know, its space is very limited, even though with the boosted space. Well, hello there to you too, sir. Please don't let me run over a mine. I beg you, please don't let me do that. Yeah, I saw that little base there. Oh god. We're on a big old hill. Ooh, this is a gnarly hill. Come on, little motorbike, you can do it. You can do it, little motorbike. Don't beat yourself around too much. I don't want to waste a freaking... I really don't want to have to waste a freaking fixie toolbox on you. I'll take those boxes home with me, and I'll open them when I get back. Normally, I would have actually made it all the way to the city by now, but since I ran into that little house there, I might end up actually having to go back early. You see? You see? Shotguns are for emergency use only. Where is it? There's one. See? This is why I need a lever action. Does really good work whenever you actually can, you know, pop them in the face. Although if you don't actually miss them in the face, it's kind of irrelevant at that point. I really wasn't planning on coming all the way up here. I probably should have just come up here on foot. Left my motorbike at the base of the mountain. It probably would have been safer for the motorbike itself. Oh, we're going to have to head straight for the trader now. Just simply try to get over this damn mountain, obviously. Let's try to get to the trader before it closes, obviously. I'm observing the ground very harshly. No, I really don't want to get blown up. That's probably my biggest reason for not liking these places. They're basically tiny, really tiny military bases. Alright, there's one down. Another one. Down goes another one. Let's see. Who else are we going to take out today? Anybody else? Let's grab any wood we can while we're here. We'll need any wood we can for additional fuel. Just a simple wood chopping. Oh, I had a tiny spot of lag there for a second. I was a little worried there. I thought it was going to really fuck me over. Uh-oh. It's one of these guys. Slap more shells. I hate those guys. They're of a decent strength. Oh yeah, let's check this and see if there's anything of value here. And then we're gonna, well actually no, we're not gonna break it down. Alright, let's go back in here. This is a wood table. That was a wood table, and yet it was made from metal. Well, that was very strange. A very strange contraption. What the hell is breaking? Eh? Hello? These all destroyed power banks will take all their resources, because honestly, we can use all the resources we can get that don't result as actually breaking something critical. daisy forest. I need to put more ladders there on that thing. Burn in hell where you belong. Alright, let's go see what we can get out here. I missed it again. Although the blueberry pie thing did help a good bit, I might actually attempt to make those. Maybe. It really just depends on how complicated that is to make. It most likely requires water, which is one thing I can only get every so often. Oh yeah, the whole bucketing of water, that was removed here, in one of the very earliest builds. Well, it was still in the console version, so I guess kind of a little after that build was, somewhere after Fun Pimps lost their rights to the Microsoft whatnot, whatever it was. Plus, I got a little double barrel. Pretty good, honestly, if I do say so myself. Let's go see what the trader has available today, and then we'll head back and jump off our stuff. We're motoring. We're motoring. Oh, I bumped into a wall. We're motoring. There's a little bunny rabbit there, but I could care less. We're motoring. Beep, beep. am getting a little bit of lag for some reason. I'm just not sure why.
Hello, traveler.
What do you have? Oh, a little bit of a sting on my back there. Let's see, what do we have today? A very good high quality mining helmet. Very high quality. Let's see. Big hitter, knife boy, medical journal, batter up, sledgehammer, forged steel, claw hammer, water filter, cook pot, several emergent round types of ammunition here. Rockets, nitro powder, gunpowder, feathers, bullet casings, gas cans, time charges, pipe bombs. Why the hell has this guy got time charges? Why do you even have this? The only thing you can really get from these is block damage. You get 3,000 block damage from that, but that's not really enough to do it. It doesn't do very much. I'll buy the corn. As well as any water I could get my hands on for later, obviously. Let's see. I will also buy all the duct tape I can get my hands on. Oh, I wish. Meh, I'll be able to make one eventually. Eventually. Right now, I'm just kind of a little bit light on it. I'm not able to really do very much, but still.
Much obliged, stranger. I really admire you, friend. And no matter what, I'm grateful for everything you've done.
I'll take a job here. I can get back to base faster by simply following the road, and it won't damage my bike as much. We're just gonna try to get back to the base quickly. It still takes time to get between here and, you know, here and other places. It does take time. What do we have? Oil and nails. What about this one? Bullets and a sewing equipment. Well, what about this car down here? Bird nest, 2 in one area. Look at that. Rare find, 2 right next to each other. Looks like I'll have to leave the plant fibers here. I don't use them very much anyways, but still. I don't usually like leaving stuff behind. I try to cover as much of my journey through the days as I can. I gotta make sure I don't run into that hole. Up there it is. I know there was. I knew there was a hole around here that he was digging out of the last time Flip was on. He dug into a major coal deposit and nitrate deposit just for me, just so I had enough to work with. Oh look, there's a little water here. Well, it's just kind of irritating that they can only hold 3 bottles, 3 little glasses of water. That is, mildly irritating. Well, I'm just glad I didn't decide to put a ladder that goes straight up because the zombies would most definitely take the quickest way up. So, how to keep the zombies from getting up here really quickly? Keep the original way up. Really long, tiring. Zombies are still going to get up here, but still, best to keep them, kind of tired, I guess. Let's see here. Make sure we put the dirty water away. Alright. Alrighty. Let's compare. I will have a little bit of 1+ armor rating. Keep that in here for later. cornmeal. Lots of cornmeal. Let's see. Alright, now let's go down and empty out the thing. I mean, I'm still gonna get tired fast, and that's probably only because, ow. My leg is now sprained. Great. Now I gotta put a splint on my freaking leg. I can't walk very fast or risk spraining it even further. I'll go to the mission as soon as we're done here. And I'll probably start the next episode whenever I get there. Hopefully by then my sprain is gone, because I'm going to need to be able to move quickly in order to avoid things. Let's just get up here and put all this stuff away. I'll completely clear out all the necessary arrangements. Usually anything that ends up in here, I usually end up having to tear down myself. But still. Since I finally got enough here, I can actually make it. No, Floof was always going around hunting basically virtually everything he could get his hands on. If it was there, he would kill it. Let's see if I have a spring somewhere in here I can use to patch my leg. And I just kind of limp over this thing. I just like limp over here. Do I have anything in here I can use to patch this? grab duct tape, wood, and cloth. Hobble back over here, grab one, hobble back over here, put those three back in there. And now I simply have to wait this out. Shouldn't take too much longer. I'll go ahead and put this over here with this. I'll put that in here with this. I think I've got enough of that right now. I'll put that away for later then, since I clearly can't use it now. My sprain is almost almost gone for now, so I just need to basically just wait for it to. Thank God it ain't a broken leg, or I wouldn't be able to move. I would barely be able to move at all without further injuring, risking of injury. Slap all the future things down, and then harvest. We'll harvest everything when we return, hopefully. Anyways, if you like this episode 22 of our 7 Days to Die survival playthrough, please do leave a like and subscribe and comment, and I will see you again in the next episode. Peace.